Hi everyone, please click the subscribe button. Today I'm making gumbo and I'm using a shortcut. I'm using roux from a jar. You can find this online. There's lots of different brands. So this is kind I'm using. So the first thing you do is you pour off, there's a layer of oil on the top. I like to pour it off into a little bowl and then I scoop out the chunks of the roux. So it's kind of hard to dissolve. So here's what I do. I put it in a pot on low heat and I add a little bit of that oil back in. And I just stir it, smashing to break up the lumps until it's smooth. And then I add in my vegetables to stop the roux from cooking because you don't want it to burn. Once you have that roux in the pot, don't ever walk away from it. And just stir it in until the roux really tightens up. And so now you can see how tight it is. And then I add a little water or stock at a time until it completely dissolves and gets smooth. You want to just add it just a little at a time. That's what I usually do. So you can see how it's kind of what the old chef Justin Wilson used to say, it starts uncombining. And it's just dissolving into the water, and it's almost like this is your version of a Cajun bechamel. So then I added a stock cube of a shrimp stock. You don't have to do this, and you always want to be careful with salt when you add that because you want to taste it before you add any salt. So this is celery leaves and chopped garlic. I like to add this after. I don't want the garlic to burn or the celery leaves to burn. And then this is my seasoning blend that I use mostly for gumbo. It is garlic powder, dried thyme, onion powder, paprika, and then in the center is a Cajun seasoning. And I don't add any more salt. There's salt in the Cajun seasoning until I taste it. And I added more stock. And you don't want to add too much because it depends on what kind. If you're using fresh shrimp or a fresh protein, you know, if you're making a regular chicken gumbo, it doesn't release too much liquid. And I'm also scraping the sides, you can see there. But if you're using frozen shrimp, it will add more liquid. So you want to add your shrimp in last because they cook really fast and you don't want to overcook. So please like